Next we will make this hat. This hat. The hairball on the top is made of wool. You can also use that. This hairball sticks directly to. Stick to the tip of this finished hat. Okay, so we're going to hook hats. Take out the red line. 3.0 crochet. Ring starter. 6 short needles. The method of ring needling must be learned. You start by making a little coil round your thumb. And pull this coil out. Pinch the interface of this circle. And you stick the crochet into the loop. Hook line. Take it out and set up a lock pin. The hook method of the lock needle is to hook the thread and bring out a circle. In this way, the circle is fixed by us. And we are going to be inside this big circle. Hook 6 short needles. Hook method of short needle. First we put the needle through the hole. Hook line, hook out line. There are 2 coils on the crochet. The wire is pulled out of these 2 coils. This is a short needle. After a short needle is hooked, you can see a V shape on the side. This is a needle. Like this, we're going to take 6, 2, 6 short needles. After hooking, you can count. Is there 6 V shapes on this side? If beginners can't count stitches, you can use a mark to buckle. Make the first stitch. Mark the first V word. The second, the third. The fourth, the fifth. The sixth is exactly 6 V shapes. And now we are going to tighten this thread. Let it be a circle. And then we're going to be at this first needle point. Insert the needle and do a pull. End-to-end connection. Let it make the whole fabric a circle. Good hook line. The lead pin is pulled directly out of this coil. Tension. Okay, so we start the needle in the first loop. 6 short needles are ready. Now for the second lap, let's get one up. Stand up needle at the beginning of each turn. At the end of each lap, there is a lead. Okay, laps 2 through 4, still 6 stitches. That is, 6 short needles without reduction. Hook a short needle inside each stitch. Because the fabrics are smaller, so be careful. Pay attention to the position of the first needle. It's the needle we just put out. Short needle. If frame numbers aren't familiar, you can use a mark to buckle. Mark the first frame. Hook a short needle for each stitch. Okay, last stitch. Still a short needle. After hooking, the end is connected with the first pin. The pull should be tightened. Stand a standing needle first, then we extend this coil. Because this fabric now after we hook, found it a little curly. A little involution. We flip it over. Flip it. Turn over. Face out. The front is when the tick is made, facing our own side facing out. In this way, the second lap is also finished. The third lap and the fourth lap are the same as the second lap. It's a short needle in each stitch. So now we are going to put the crochet back in. Continue to hook short needles. Okay. Last pull connection. The third lap is finished. Stand up pin starts fourth turn. The fourth lap is still a short needle. 6 short needles. After checking, it is still necessary to pull the connection. Okay, after the fourth lap is done, the fifth circle is to add needles. The fifth circle is separated by a short needle and an additional needle. That is, a short needle and a cycle of adding needles. Loop 3 times. Now we have a thread here. We can just cut it off, or we can use other tools. Stuff this thread into the fabric, so we can crochet. Okay, fifth circle, a short needle. Then a short needle plus a needle. That is, in the second stitch, you need to hook 2 short stitches. This is a short needle plus a needle. Third needle short needle. The fourth needle mesh is short needle plus needle. Okay, last loop, short stitch. Short needle plus needle. Okay, the fifth circle is finished with needles. Now there are 9 short needles on the fifth lap. Okay, let's do the pull connection. Stand up needle begins to hook for the 6th turn. The 6th to 8th laps are all unreduced short needles. That is, there are 9 hooks in total for 3 or 3 turns. 9 short needles per circle. Round 612. Okay, the hook is done on the 6th lap. Same pull connection. Then stand up the needle. Okay, everyone follow this hook method for the 6th circle. Hook the 7th and 8th laps by yourself. Okay, now I've got to circle 8. Then do the pull connection. The 8th lap is finished. Another stand-up needle begins to hook for the 9th turn. The 9th circle is separated by 2 short needles and 1 plus needle. That's 2 short needles. A short needle plus needle. 1, 2. 2 short needles. Then hook a short needle with a needle for the 3rd stitch. Okay, so it's a cycle. Loop like this 3 times. Finish this circle. 1, 2. The 3rd needle mesh is short needle plus needle. 3rd cycle. 1st short needle. 2nd short needle. 3rd short needle plus needle. Okay, finally pull the connection. Stand up pin, lap 9 is finished. Laps 10到12 are all 12 short needles without reduction. Okay, lap 10, short stitch. That is to say, short needles are hooked inside each needle. 12 good. Then pull the connection. The hook is done on lap 10, lap 11, lap 12 and lap 10 are the same. Please hook it up by yourself. Okay, I'm hooked now. Lap 12 is done. Then stand up a needle. Start hooking lap 13. 13 turns is a cycle of 3 short needles and 1 short needle plus needle. Loop 3 times. First short needle. Second short needle. The third one is still the short needle. The fourth needle mesh is short needle plus needle. Okay, the first loop is done. The second one. Okay, 3 stitches after hooking the short needle. Fourth needle. Short needle plus needle. Okay, follow this loop and finish the loop. After the hook is done, it is still necessary to make a pull connection. Then stand up the needle. Well, then start hooking turn 14. Laps 14 to 16 are again unabated short needles. A total of 3 lines of hooks. A total of 3 laps, 15 short needles per circle. Seven, 8. 9. 10. Okay, after 15 short stitches, make a pull connection with the first pin. The lines 15 and 16 are the same as lines 14. Please take it off by yourself. Okay, I've now done lap 16 and did a good job of promoting. Then make a standing needle. Okay, here goes lap 17. 17 laps need to be added with needles again. 17 laps are 4 short needles. A short needle plus a needle is good. A short needle. 2 short needles. 3 short needles. 4 short needles. After the 4 short needles, you need to make a short needle and add needles. The short needle plus the needle is in a short needle mesh. Hook 2 short needles at the same time. This completes the first cycle. Do 3 cycles like this. Do this round. Okay, lap 17 is done. Then make the pull connection. Then stand up the needle. Laps 18 to 19 have 2 laps. It's all unabated. 18 short needles. That is, each needle mother makes 18 short needles. Okay, line 19. Now after doing line 19, start line 20. Line 20 needs to be added again. The rule of adding needles on line 20 is 5 short needles apart. A short needle plus needle. Okay, after 5 short stitches, the 6th needle is short needle plus needle. It's a loop. Do 3 like this. You can finish this circle. Okay, after 20 laps of this circle, lap 21 is unabated again. There are 21 needles in total. Hey Oxian, after the 21 straight lap has been ticked, laps 22 and 23. 24 laps, 3 consecutive laps are the number of laps that need to be added with needles. Lap 22 first 6 short needles, 1 short needle plus needles. We now place this plus needle in the middle of the short needle. It is for the effect of adding needles at intervals. We hook 3 short needles first. Then hook a short needle and add a needle. Then hook 3 short needles. In this way, we put this short needle plus needle in. Placed in the middle of this short needle. Okay, cycle 2. 3 is also 3 short needles. Then a short needle plus a needle. 3 more short needles. Alright, last loop. 3 short needles. a short needle plus needle. Then the last 3 short needles. Okay, same pull connection. Uplift needle. Lap 23. 7 short needles apart. A short needle plus needle, the same 3 cycles. OK. 8th needle match short needle plus needle. Second cycle, 7 short needles. Leaky. OK, the 8th needle mesh, short needle plus needle. Last loop, the same 7 short needles. Finally, test the needle mesh, short needle and add needle. Pull connection. OK, 24 needles. The 24th lap is 8 short needles, 1 short needle plus needles. Now the same, we put this plus needle in the middle of the short needle. That is, we first hook 4 short needles 2, 3, 4. 5th needle mesh short needle plus needle. We hook 4 more short stitches 234. So it completes the cycle. Loop 3 times like this. Short needle plus needle. 4 more short stitches 234 are good. The second cycle is done. Do the last loop like this. For plus needles. OK, hard disk connection. OK, after the 24th lap is done, lap 25 is unabated. 30 short needles. It is to hook a short needle in each stitch. OK, we've now done lap 25. Lap 26 is needed again. Ring with needle. Well, then this time the needle is a little special. We are now adding needles every 4 needles, 1 short needle and 1 short needle. Then we have a total of 30. Then we need to loop 6 times, instead of 3 times. Our previous cycle and needle addition were cycled 3 times. This circle needs to be cycled 6 times. Second short needle, third short needle, fourth short needle. After the 4 short needles, add the 5th short needle. Then it counts as a loop like this. Let's try that one more time. 1234 after taking 4 short needles. A short needle plus needle. OK, according to this rule, we loop a total of 6 times. Finish this circle. OK, we're done now for circle 26. Then do a good job of pulling and connecting the upright pin. Lap 27 is an unabated 36 short needles. We are now done with the 36 short stitches on lap 27. Pull connection. Lap 28 make a standing needle first. 28 circles is the circle to add needles. Then add needles every 5 short needles. After taking 5 short needles. 6th needle match short needle plus needle. It's a loop. Loop like this 6 times. Finish this circle. After hooking the needle for the 28th turn, pull out the connection. Then another stood up to start lap 29. 29 laps are 42 short needles without reduction. Okay, we're at the last stitch now. Before the last stitch is finished, we took out the white wool. Because now we're done taking the red part. We're going to give this hat. Make a white edge like this. Finally, change to the white line. Before the last stitch is finished, take out the white wire and wind it. The white wire runs through 2 red coils. Then we put this red line, put it together with the thread of the white thread. And then we do the final push. Put these 2 lines head-on crochet. Then recruit. And finally, the erector pin. Okay, the last lap is hooked directly with the white line. 42 unabated short needles. When we put this thread. Put it on top of the crochet. This will press the thread. Hidden in the needle cloth. About 4 or 5 stitches will be enough. We have now ticked 2 stitches. Then we can cut this thread. Be careful not to cut the thread you need. Just cut off the old thread. Then we now directly use the white line. Finish the loop. Okay, we are now hooking the white line to the last lap. Then finally do the lead. Leave a little thread to cut after pulling. We've run out of white lines, and then we pull this wire coil out. Then we have to hide this thread into the needle head. We use crochet first. Take this thread from the adjacent stitches. Hook to the reverse. Because our thread generally grows to the back, it will look better. Don't grow to the front. Then follow the needle into this needle. Thread this thread through. Inside this pinhole. Okay, our thread is hidden. Cut off the excess thread. And that completes the bulk of the hat. Then we're going to make pom-pom on the tip of the hat. First, take out the white thread and leave a section. The caul is about 10 厘米. Round. The middle finger and index finger circle about 20 times. Okay, leave a section of thread at the end to cut. Take this coil out of your finger carefully. And then this thread, wrap it twice. It's better to get tangled in the middle of this. And then 2 threads tied to a dead knot. The next step is to cut this hair. Cut it here too. Next we take this needle. Comb this fluff. because our line has many shears. Comb it open. It will be a little more fluffy. In the process, if there are still uncut, you can take scissors to cut it again. Okay, after it's almost combed. Our last step. It's the process of trimming this fluff. Because we found it when we just cut it. Each of his threads is different in length. We are now trimming it into a ball. You need to be patient at this step. Cut that long hair a little shorter first. Fix it to the shape you are satisfied with. In this way, a hairball is ready. These two threads, we can cut it short where we tied the dead knot. Cut it short. But don't stick it too tightly, leave a little. After cutting it short, this hairball can be directly glued. Stick to this shoulder blade of ours. On the tip of the hat like this, the hat is ready. This is the hat we have already made. Make it look better. You can fold it down. It folds naturally, and here it is. A sewn with red thread. Or glue it together. Can make it appear in such a state. I prefer this. Just sew a needle here.